Michael Frankel from CageMinds.com here at Judgement MMA and Fitness with Adrian Killa Cruz. And we got Legacy 30 on our minds. You and Henry Briones got the fight coming up. It's Bellato, it's Legacy, big fights. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Just getting my training camp going, making sure I'm working on everything, cardio, striking, wrestling, jits, everything possible to make sure I'm ready for the fight. I know Henry Briones is a tough guy, so I want to make sure all aspects of my game are on point.
Got about a little over 2 months. We're doing this interview really early, about 2 months to prepare. So in total, how long of a camp are you expecting to do in preparation?
As soon as I heard about the fight, I started my camp, and I've been picking it up every week. I'm just getting more and more workouts in and making sure that they're harder and harder and pushing the pace and making sure that I'm doing everything possible to make sure I'm ready for this.
Opponent with almost 3 times your experience advantage in fights. Got any thoughts on that?
I know he's a very seasoned fighter. He has a very good record, 13-4, I believe. And that's a good thing. For me, it's just making sure that I get, quality opponents. They've been giving me some real tough fights, and this is no exception. And I'm just trying to make sure that I keep moving up the ranks as much as I can and getting as much experience as I can, no matter who it's with. And they're definitely not giving me any slouches. They're giving me really tough opponents like Henry, and I'm just looking forward to fighting.
And on the caliber opponents, we know now you're coming from strange territory, looking to rebound off your first loss. What is it different now, having more mistakes to learn from? What's the situation like there, looking to bounce back and get back in the winning column?
Coming off a loss is definitely something I don't want to happen again. A loss is not fun to have happen to anybody, and I don't want that to happen to me again. So really what it is I'm just working on everything, working all aspects of my game, making sure that I'm very well rounded and that no matter where the fight goes, I'm prepared for it. Henry's a tough guy, really good striker. He's been down at Jackson's for the last year working his ground, so I know he's going to be tough everywhere the fight goes, so I want to make sure that I edge him out no matter where it goes.
Henry, I believe, has 11 of his 13 wins by stoppage, 7 TKOs and 4 submissions. You're about 50% each, 2 TKOs and 2 submissions. So what do you think about that? Both of you guys are finishers. This would be a high-paced fight then.
You're exactly right. He likes to finish, I like to finish, and we're both going to be going for the kill. I'm not going to give up no matter where it goes. I don't care what happens. I'm just going to keep going and fighting as hard as I can and making sure that I edge out the W.
Coming off of a loss, did you adjust anything? Did you take any time off after that? Or was it something that just motivated you and pushed you back into the gym? The fight was a Friday, I believe. How quickly were you back in the gym last time?
Anytime I have a fight, I just take that weekend off and then I come right back into the gym. For that last fight, we kind of knew exactly what was going to happen, and it did. I was working from those positions that I was in, but honestly, he just had some really good wrestling. I was going for subs, was going for the knockouts. It just didn't go my way. He was a really tough guy. He was really strong on the ground, and he just controlled the fight. I really didn't take any damage, but he controlled it, and that's what won him the fight.
It was something opposite from what we had seen from you the 2 previous fights against Flip and Nick. You were able to control in those same positions, right. And it was so what was that like for you to be like, go from being offensive in those positions to being defensive?
My whole attitude towards that is damn wrestlers. That's what people tell me all the time, and then I was on the receiving end that time. But it was just a good experience, so knowing what I need to work from and making sure that I'm able to get out of those positions whenever I'm put into them. That's never really happened to me before, like you said, and being put in that position just shows me some things I need to work, and I've definitely been working that ever since.
And a mindset. What's the mindset like now?
For me, it's just push, push, push. When I was working out earlier, they said you were done. I said, no, let's go again. Let's go again. It's just being able to have the right mindset and keep pushing, keep going, keep working harder, keep focusing on the technique no matter how tired I am, and just keep going. That's my attitude right now. Just keep going no matter what it takes.
Don't want to bring any negativity onto that, but if you thought about pushing yourself and not wanting to burn yourself out, then because there's 2 months and pushing for 8 weeks,
For me, that really doesn't matter. What I really focus on is making sure I'm 100%, not getting injured, making sure I heal up. I have some really great people around me, making sure that I do that. going 8 weeks, it's not a problem for me. It's just making sure I stay healed and making sure I don't have any nagging injuries. So I focus on working hard, and then I make sure I take care of anything that happens, any little thing that comes up, and just focusing on staying healthy.
With that, I know it's 8 weeks out. Don't know how much you've looked at Henry, but do you know, have you seen somewhere where you feel it's your place, your advantage?
I seen him. He's top everywhere. He's a good fighter. Obviously, has a big record. He's one of the top guys from Mexico. But really, I don't care what he does. I'm gonna go out and work my game plan and go for the finish.
Any message to send out to all your supporters?
Thank you for all the support. You know, through my wins, through my losses, everyone's been real supportive. Everyone that has been helping me train, everyone that's just been supportive, give me shout outs, give me love. I really appreciate it. It definitely helps out. You know, I hear you guys in the cage. I hear you guys rooting for me, and I really appreciate it. So I look forward to seeing you guys out this fight, April 4th, Legacy, Route 66. See you guys there.
Thank you for the time. We look forward to it.
Thank you.